round one.
Yeah, we've got fight 11 here of the night. In the red, Dylan Davies, Ryan Patterson in the red. Dylan Davies, he's a goer, don't worry about that. He was over there in Hawaii with us. He's had one win, one loss. Dylan Davies, Sydney Ferries, Brownie, but Ryan Patterson, pretty experienced.
Yeah, well, he's got boxing in the blood, chaps. His dad, Simon, was an Australian Commonwealth Games champion. He also fought at the Olympic trials, was very unlucky not to go to the Olympics. And I spoke to him earlier in the night, and his dad, Simon, said he's had about 50 fights here. So I'm sure he'd know the ring here, and he would have gave plenty of tips to his young bloke, Ryan, and this promises to be a great boxing matchup.
Yeah, we've got the southpaw there, Dylan Davies, with a nice little exchange there. He said, I'm fighting for my family and my character, showing myself it's better to be a warrior in the garden than a gardener in the war. So there you go. There's one for you, Brownie. You can write that one down if you like, mate. Shout out to Mum Donna, and shout out to his brother Dylan and his girlfriend there, Tegan, mate. There's been a lot of shout outs for the Sheilas, isn't there, Brownie? As we welcome another guest, one of the last guests of the night. We've got Liam Wilmot all the way over from Hawaii. Welcome, Liam.
Thanks, chaps. Thanks, Brownie.
Yeah, g'day, Liam. How you going, mate? All right?
Good, mate. Yeah.
Enjoying the night?
Been a great night.
It's great to be home for a little bit.
Oh, it's been lovely. The weather's been really nice, and had a swim down at the pool, the ocean pool. It was beautiful.
Tell us a bit about yourself. Obviously, you're born and bred here in Australia in Wollongong, but you've found yourself over in Hawaii, mate.
Yeah, kind of played a few years with the Dragons, and then first division kind of time sort of went for a surf to Hawaii and never quite came home. and that was when I was 19, so yeah, been there ever since.
Not a bad place not to come home from, chaps, Hawaii.
Yeah, not a bad place. Yeah, plenty of people have gone to Hawaii or Bali and never came back, mate. And you found yourself as a longshoreman over there now, mate.
Yeah, it's, I've done a lot of different things there, but I've just started with the ILWU, with the HSI, Hawaii Stevedores Inc. this year in January. So almost a year now, and so I'm part-timer. Yeah.
And tell us a bit about what you're doing here. You're writing a bit of an article.
Yeah, it's been I've always done a little bit of writing in life, and I do some writing for a magazine called Hanaho, which is the in-flight magazine for Hawaiian Airlines. And when they found I was working on the docks, they said, give us some stories from the docks. I said, well, you got to find the right story, don't you? So when I told them that we had some stevedores from Hawaii coming to Australia to fight in this charity boxing match, they were like, they couldn't quite believe it. They didn't really think stevedores do stuff like that, you know? Yeah.
Yeah, well, they don't normally, but we do it for charity, and what a wonderful organisation that we're fighting for tonight in terms of the Waterside Workers Foundation. All proceeds will be going to them. The chairman, Angelo Dimmick, has set that foundation up as these two experienced boxers go to war, so to speak.
Dylan Dougsa Davis just landed a couple of punches there, nothing real clean because they're quite athletic and they move really well, these two fighters. Ryan Patterson in the blue and Dylan Dougsa Davis in the red here. Both quite young fellas here having a crack, Brownie.
Yeah, they certainly are, chaps. And once again, they're two fighters fighting out of the same gym, so they're not out there to go out there and bash each other.
Oh, there's a nice little left hand there from Dylan. He's tagged in there. This is second last, the penultimate fight of the night. And Dylan Davis, Sydney Ferries, MUA deckhand. Ryan Patterson, he's actually a stevedore, Brownie, but he works on them cruise ships, mate. He's from Sydney Harbour Stevedores, it is.
Yeah, he certainly is, chaps. And he does a little bit of work down there at White Bay as well, as Dylan Davis connects nice with a little left-right. And like you said, chaps, a very experienced fighter. Dylan actually fought on the card over in Hawaii, as many of the fighters. Yeah,
he did well.
Yeah. And Ryan, well, this is basically his first fight, but he wants to try and make it a career. He's a very good rugby player, and like we said earlier, his dad Simon was a great boxer himself, so he's got boxing in the blood. Oh, he collects with a nice.
He landed a nice little left hand there, Ryan, right on the bell there. But I think Dylan Dugzer Davis, maybe I'll give him a slight edge. I think he landed more punches in that one. What do you think there, Liam?
Yeah, it was a close match. I was talking to the young fellow in the blue before, and he was saying at the start of the night that it was his first fight, but he seemed pretty confident in himself. So it's good to see him step up. Yeah.
Leon, tell us a little bit more about this article that will be in the magazine for those of you who will be travelling on Hawaiian Airlines. When can we expect to read about it?
Yeah, it should come out June, July next year is when they're saying. They might move some things around, but that's when it'll be in there, and it's one I've always known what a stevedore is because I've had two uncles that have worked at DP World. Brian Wilmot.
Who's that bloke in the corner there, mate? Yeah, related to him?
Yeah, he's my twin, as you can tell. So Brian and my uncle Nick worked here, and then my older brother worked for a little bit DP World as well. Yeah.
Well, Shannon Donato firing this one up, same with Dylan Davies. He was trying to get the crowd on their feet here. As these boys try and go to work. Couple of southpaws up against each other. Pretty handy matchup. There's not much between them, to be honest, to start. A nice little exchange there from the red and blue boys. Yeah, little left tag there from Ryan Patterson.
And I think we had Garth Wood on earlier, chaps, and he was saying that it's very hard to find a southpaw when you are a southpaw to spar. And here we have two of them matched up against each other. So it's no coincidence that they fight out of the same gym because they get a bit of experience against the southpaw themselves.
Yeah, he's been able to land a nice little uppercut there. Ryan Patterson on the tall and rangy Dylan Dugzer Davis. He wanted to do a shout out to all his family and friends there at the MUA. And I want to give his missus a bit of a shout out there, mate, Tegan. We started dating 2 years ago, and actually it was about 2 weeks before his first fight here at the Juniors in 2022. So she's been his rock. And
I remember Tegan from Hawaii.
Yeah. We bumped her in the elevators there.
In the elevator a couple of times. Yeah.
The Alohuluni, the beautiful resort over there right on Waikiki Beach. And we spent a bit of time in the rooms over there, Brownie, but we did get out and see the sights of Hawaii as Ryan Patterson just tries to land something. He's got to get inside a little bit more there, Brownie, as Dylan Dugzer Davis staying on the outside with a nice bit of range.
Yeah, nice. Yeah, well, once again, a great exhibition fight.
Yep.
I'm sure Ryan Patterson will be happy with his performance. First time he's got into the ring as a competition, but
well,
I'm sure he'd have a great career in the game.
I'm not going to pick a winner after the Connor Higgins and Aaron Dudoir fight, so I might leave that to you, Brownie.
Yeah, no, well,
Liam, we got a winner there, mate.
Well, I'm going to go with the experienced Dylan Davies. I thought he did enough to win, but like you said, chaps,
I thought he'd do the same.
Yeah, he probably stayed on the
had
outside.
a little more gas in the tank too at the end.
That's right. Yeah, a bit more experience.
Yeah.
But definitely got a future in the game. Ryan Patterson, like we said, boxing in the blood.
Absolutely.